Hello and welcome to another update on XRP. So we can identify here currently on the XRP chart that that we're dealing with a correction, right? That's still unchanged. I can still kind of go with this scenario. I can still follow the yellow scenario at the moment. We haven't broken anything. The August low is still holding. Quick reminder for those of you who are new on the channel. Currently, the idea here is that a larger degree fourth wave bottomed in April, and I'm tracking this as a 5-wave advance. Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3 should get another high, Wave 4, Wave 5. But again, this move is getting quite drawn out, extended, long in the tooth. Well, this could turn into a triangle, yeah. But only as long as the August low is holding. I have to say to you, the August low is really key. Any break below the August low would be problematic from a, let's say, bullish point of view. Not directly, not overall bullish. I mean, we could still go lower here in the white scenario, find support in our lower support area and recover. But from an immediate bullish point of view, the August low should hold. I'm not sure if it's going to do that, I gotta say. Because, any break below the 50% retracement there at 274, which is pretty much the August low, yeah, is too deep for a fourth wave. And then it just becomes more likely that we're actually dealing with a triangle, not a triangle, a diagonal pattern, right? So in this case, then the move up is not unfolding as an impulse, but as a diagonal pattern. And you see that if you compare, this could be a fourth wave, but then should hold 274. Okay, if we go any lower than that, it's likely turning into a diagonal pattern. Is that a massive problem? It's not a massive problem, but it creates some trust issues. Yeah, it makes this entire pattern much more fragile. It'll be a bumpy road to the upside. Yeah, much more difficult than it's been so far in this rally from the April low. So yeah, I mean, please consider that. At the moment, I can treat the move to the upside as an impulse, but if we break obviously below those critical levels, then we might rather be dealing with a diagonal pattern. And then you could say the lower support area comes into focus. It's between $2.21 and $2.46. Then obviously we're going to watch, can we actually hold this support area? If not, then we have to go to the blue scenario, which allows for deeper wave 4. Basically that this wave 4 never bottomed in April. For now, we don't know which one it really is, but the wave structures give us the relevant support levels to watch, okay? It's a model in the end, and probabilities are dynamic. For now, the yellow scenario has a chance, but in this correction here, while we're holding support, I haven't seen any bottoming confirmation yet. And looking at the structures, I mean, a dip wouldn't be a problem necessarily. It would be a problem for an impulse, but the diagonal pattern would still be a potentially bullish scenario, as long as the pullback stays corrective in nature, so a 3-wave move. I can tell you we don't have any impulsive movement to the downside. That's actually good. It starts to look more like this, right? So again, we'll have to see. Sometimes we get very direct continuation to the upside, then it's impulsive. But as I said many times to you guys, the $3.40 level, which is this green line, previous swing highs from January 2025, and also from 2017 here, around $3.40. This is a key level. It's very strong resistance, very important resistance as well. And so far, we haven't been able to break above it. And really, only a break above this 340 level will really be meaningful. Yeah. And anything in this area here, around 274 to 340 is literally just noise. It's literally just noise. So what can I say? We just see sideways consolidation here, and I'm going to show you now on the smaller time frame how that looks. But as I said, until we actually break out of this local range, we don't really have clarity. We're kind of in a holding pattern. Yeah, market is doing its thing, but it's basically a holding pattern. So you see this, all levels are still holding. Yeah. I'd say next resistance is found on the local level here, on the nano level in this area here, around $3.10. There are several trend lines that meet in this area around $3.10, previous swing highs. So structure really hasn't changed. We need to get a break above this resistance cluster. in this area around 310. To the downside, we've got structural support in the area around 273, 274. That's the August low. And then 265 is another structural support level. And then we've got this 221 to 246 Fibonacci support area. And you see, we're just moving sideways for now, you know, still printing lower lows, lower highs from this August high, 8th of August high. So still printing here something that could be an ending diagonal in this C wave, but yeah, no evidence a low is in. So for an early indication that a low is in, I would need to see a micro 5-wave move up or a break above $3.10. But please note, all of this would really just be on the local level. We don't have a trend here. This is literally just a range, and you have to have patience to trade this if you want to trade it. Certainly this area here could now provide some support as it did before, right? This area here around 274. I mean, we had a bounce here. This is pretty much in this area here. So we're now approaching this again, but no upside momentum right now. It's weekend, guys, Sunday, and tomorrow is holiday in the US. So not expecting too much action, but we're approaching critical support levels. So it's typically interesting because in these support areas, we often see reactions. But yeah, as long as we don't even get above 310, we're kind of stuck in this lower half of the range even. I'll keep you updated, obviously. I'm monitoring this very, very closely. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you want it, you can join our member live stream today at 5 p.m. UTC. This is a stream where we cover a lot of additional coins. I take some requests, I answer questions. A great time to connect every Sunday. I always look forward to that. Typically 1.5 hours. Yeah, so we do it every Sunday. The recording will be available in case you can't make it. Check it out if you're interested. I wish you a great start to the week if we don't see each other in the stream later. See you later. Bye-bye.